Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be trying on 5 lipsticks from Gxve Beauty, Gwen Stefani's line. They just expanded their lipstick range and they added 4 neutral shades and then 4 brighter shades into their lineup. I bought the 4 neutral shades and I also bought the original red matte that they originally came out with because I had been wanting to try it and I thought, we'll throw it in the mix, see how that works. I saw Trend Mood did like an arm swatch video of these when they were first revealed, and I just couldn't believe how beautiful they were. I'm not usually that excited about lip products. Like every now and then I'll see a color that really intrigues me, but like all 4 of these, or at least 3 of them, I thought looked really nice. One of them looked kind of pink, but when I decided I wanted to do this, I'm like, might as well just try on all the neutral ones and we'll see how it goes. So I think I'm going to start with the 2 that are like the shine finish because I think those will be the easiest to remove. And then we'll move on to the 3 matte ones. Okay, so the one that I'm going to start with is the lighter of the 2 satin ones. And I think this is the one that I wasn't excited about. This one is called Screen My Phone Calls. It's like this really nice, sleek, black and white with gold lettering case. Really lovely. It has like the lettering there also. Here's the bullet. And I guess we'll just dive in and see how it goes. Formula-wise, it feels really nice. It feels like a very, kind of like a thick, balmy finish. I would call this more of like a cream than a satin, but I feel like a lot of brands do kind of use those terms interchangeably. But I will say about the color, it's just not my thing. It's way too like cool toned bubblegum pink. Yeah, definitely just not my makeup style. I don't think I'm going to be keeping this one, but it is a nice color. If this is your thing, it feels nice so far. But yeah, this is Screen My Phone Calls. So the next shade is called Stomp Box. And I think it was this mixed with one of the matte shades that she wore to the Met Gala. And it was kind of like the initial first tease of this line extension. So this one looks really nice. Kind of berry. It did look lighter to me on Trend Mood's video, but she does have more of like a medium skin tone, I believe. So it makes sense that for me, against my skin tone, it's going to look deeper. I haven't mentioned yet also, these are all vegan and cruelty-free, which is awesome. This is my first time trying her line, but I remember when she did the collab with Urban Decay, it was right before I switched over to exclusively vegan makeup. It might have been my last makeup purchase that contained carmine, but I remember enjoying that release. I had gotten the cheek palette and an eyebrow, like duo, and I like those, and I felt like I liked those so much because I have a similar complexion to hers, and even at the time my hair was like bleached light blonde, so very similar coloring all around, and I felt like it really worked for me. Especially that eyebrow color. It was called like Bathwater Blonde, and it was like the perfect neutral taupe. I was pretty sad that it was just like a one-time release and that I couldn't get it again, but hopefully she'll release something like that in this line too. This is a really nice color, but it's not what I wanted it to be. I think this looks like a really nice everyday berry for someone, but I just want like a really delicious, warm, peachy, rosy nude. That's what I want. And I thought that these shades were going to be kind of like teetering that a little bit more. I thought this one was going to be a little bit more brown to it, but it just looks very rose colored. Yeah, I think the formula feels really nice. It feels like nice and emollient. It doesn't feel too slippery. And I feel like if she further extends this line, then I would be really interested in trying a shade with more brown to it. But I don't think I'm going to want to keep the shade either. When she first released this line, I was interested right away in trying the red shade, but I was nervous that the matte lipsticks were going to be almost too matte, like a matte liquid lipstick is, and get kind of crumbly and stuff like that. I watched some video where someone tried it on and it seemed kind of like tugging, but we're giving it a chance because I really, really liked how these colors looked. And I did kind of feel like that with that red that I like the shade of it and I would try it eventually. So the next one is called Tragic Me, and I think this is the one that I'm most excited about, and it looks so deliciously velvet in the tube. I really hope it's not like too annoying to apply, because I can get behind a matte lipstick. I just can't get behind it if they're like really dry and crumbly. Huh. The formula is really interesting because applying it, it doesn't feel like that tuggy dryness that I was scared of. But when I touch my lips together, they feel very powdery. That's kind of nice. I don't like the feeling of like matte liquid lipsticks when you put your lips together and it just feels like super dry. It's definitely nicer than that. I think I like this one. I think it is still coming up kind of pinky, but the other two, when I looked in my mirror, they still look pinky, and this one looks like that perfect balance of like pink neutralness that I'm looking for. I like that it's enough of a color that it does give me like a nice distinction for my lip line and everything. I think I like this one a lot. It definitely is a pink nude, but I think it's enough nude for me to balance out the pink that makes it very wearable, if that makes sense. I am going to take a picture with my iPhone so I can insert it here so you can see what I'm seeing not on camera, because I think my camera does add some extra like pinkiness or warmth sometimes. Okay, cute. I wish it was just called Tragic. I like the name Tragic for lipstick more than I like Tragic Me, but maybe it's some song reference that I don't know. Okay, cool. I'm gonna vote this one as my first keeper, and I'll take it off so we can try the next one. The next shade is going to be Lovable Me, which does look really similar in depth to Tragic Me, but definitely more brown. So maybe this is kind of like what I've been really looking for. Oh yeah. Cool. I do worry it's like a little bit too peachy. I feel like I'm just looking for like a perfect balance between all of them. And I mean, maybe these aren't meant to be like a full collection, like you were supposed to buy all of them. Maybe it's more of like a you find your perfect nude kind of thing. Oh, I do like this in my mirror. I do like this. I feel like my perfect nude is peachy, browny, rosy, pinky all at the same time. And this definitely is more in like the neutral brown peachy than pink. But it does have a little dabble of pink in there. I do like that. I do like it. And so far I really, really like how this formula feels. I kind of smeared all over my Cupid's bow, but it's a look. So I'll insert the picture of this one here so you can see. Even just flipping through my little picture I just took of the last one, I feel like I like this more on me than I like Tragic Me. That's an interesting development. Yeah, I feel like right now, if you told me I had to choose between them, I like Lovable Me more than Tragic Me. Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna take this off so we can try on the red and maybe do some final thoughts. So this matte red lipstick, this was her original release. It's called Original Recipe. And I am excited about this because of my similar complexion to hers. And I feel like if it's so flattering on her skin tone, it should be so flattering on mine also. Huh. I also feel like I haven't purchased a new red lipstick in so long. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Yeah, this is the red. This is the red for me. I really like the brightness to it. I feel like for reds especially, finish is so important to how it looks. And this is such a nice looking finish to it. And also I want reds to be more matte, not only for finish looking reasons, but also because I want to have them stay in place and not worry about it. I really like how this looks. Let's do a selfie check. It does look a little bit deeper in the picture than it does on the camera, I think, but I think it's still really nice. I'm kind of feeling right now like I'm going to end up keeping this one and the last one we tried on, and that's it. I know I was really enjoying Tragic Me at first, but I feel like it was just after those two satin ones were so pink, I was excited to see myself in something less pink, but then seeing myself in something even less pink made me realize that the previous one was still too pink. So that's what I think right now. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do swatches of them so we can do a little comparison. But yeah, I think my fears about this formula, so far at least, I'll have to see how it dries down, if it becomes very dry at a certain point, something like that. But my fears of like the tugging with application are definitely not confirmed because it feels really nice. It feels like dry in a secure way without feeling dry in like a gross crumbly way. So this is original recipe. Oh no, these are gonna be bad swatches. I'm so sorry. I'm sure there's a lot of gorgeous swatches out there, so I'll have to differentiate myself with my bony hand swatches. Also, while I do this, I'll say I really wanted to do this video and get it out on like the day they were released. I was really planning on that, but I looked on the website the day that they were released. It said they weren't available at any store near me. I didn't think they were going to be an online only, and I do live by a pretty major mall and a couple other pretty big malls, all in driving distance, and it was at none of them. So I had to order these in, and it came a couple days later, and then I went to Iceland with my friends, and I've had a friend staying here before then and also since then, so I'm sure there's a lot more videos out about this now, but it is what it is. I still wanted to try these anyway. But yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting that they weren't at any stores. This one is Lovable Me. Great swatch every time. It is a dislike that all the packaging looks the same. I really like, especially in times where you want more of them, when you can look at the box and know what it is, look at the component and know what it is. So that kind of makes me happier if I'm only choosing two and I can kind of look quickly and say, oh, is this the red or is this the not red? This one is Tragic Me. Yeah, I think looking at it now, it does look very pink, and this looks like more of my ideal nude. And then for the two satins again, we have Stomp Box. Yeah, this was the less pink one. You can see how pink that is. Yeah, I am curious to watch other swatch videos because I do wonder if on deeper skin tones, you'll see kind of more of like the nuances of these shades and they won't just look so pink. But on mine, very pink. And then Screen My Phone Calls. Very light pink. So yeah, these are the 5 shades. They also did release another 2 shades in both formulas that I think it was like a red and like a hot pink or berry pink for both of them, but not the kind of shades that I wear very often, not the kind of shades that I'm looking for. But yeah, I am happy with the findings. I was like a little bit nervous before filming this that like, what if I loved all of them? I really didn't want to love all of them, but I'm happy that I was able to find 2 that I really like. And especially with how my lipstick collection's been aging, I think I am due for a new red lipstick, and hopefully this will inspire me to get rid of more of my old ones. I really like how this looks. It's a nice red. That's gonna be everything for today though. I hope that this wasn't too long. Hopefully this was just like a short and sweet lipstick, gave you some information that you wanted, or at least entertained you if you're not looking to shop or anything like that. I'm sure that you have wonderful nudes already in your collection if you're trying to not buy anything. These aren't groundbreaking colors like I thought they might be, but I do really like the 2 that I'm leaning towards keeping, and they are a nice little treat. I do like them. If you enjoyed this though, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up and subscribing. It really, really means a lot to me. I would love to have you here. There's a lot more fun, exciting makeup content on the way, lip swatches, eye swatches, we do it all. And that's everything for today. Bye.